I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Austin Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
Austin Seibert ready to get us started. And now off we go from Cleveland. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
The 17-yard line.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. B.J. Goodson with a pick. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Well, it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Olivier Vernon.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 21-yard line.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first.
First down, Baltimore.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
On second down, Ingram. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to third and 10. From the gun on third down, Jackson. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Browns will take over first and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at the 45. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And he completes it to Hunt. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down right around the 37. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield on play action. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Marlon Humphrey.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Mayfield with it once more. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words every time we hear that. Things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
No gain on the
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
19-yard line.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's got a man, complete. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 81 yards, and the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
A nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, Hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
4-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Ravens 6.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards there and another first down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Forced out to his left. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 42. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Mark Andrews.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run. It's Mark Ingram. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
He was brought down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On 2nd and inches, Jackson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Mayfield looks to throw. Got a man. That's Rashard Higgins. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. A first down throw from Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Nick Chubb.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Mayfield finding Beckham. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
1 yard line.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Baker Mayfield with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. From the gun, it's Jackson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 20.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
22 yards.
22 yards there, a first down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off down near the 5 and to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Ravens have got it. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, You go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a third down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. This time, Jackson will throw it, and that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, as the first half is winding down, and the Ravens get a bit closer.
The extra point.
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Browns 21, Ravens 13.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. But it's going to be second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. A former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. Second and 10 from the 25. Working out of the gun, Mayfield is going to find his running back. It's complete.
Mayfield's pass.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's third and 7.
Hey, alert 33. 18,
On third down, Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. 58 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Shut him down! Shut him down! Let's do this!
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense! Let's go, defense!
Throwing again. Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
This is JoJo Natson. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. First down, Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 32 on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. That one is caught by Hunt. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. 12 yards there and a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
30-yard line.
58, boys, 58, Mike.
On the ground, it's Chubb. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
from the 24. Mayfield looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 12-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. He's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Jackson's pass.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 39 yards there, a big one. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. So that'll back them up 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Now this time he'll look to throw. Diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. 4th down. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
At the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play fake. Mayfield. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Chuck Clark. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Check 99. Check pistol. Regular. 60 back.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
49-yard line.
Check.
Now Chubb. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
To Nick Chubb.
Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
The 48-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's third down. The Browns on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, Mayfield. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Out of bounds.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Mayfield on play action. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
They'll run with Chubb. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Mayfield looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. From the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll throw right away. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be caught at the 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Marking room. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 26-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens get a bit closer. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Landry again, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Mike 48. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Regular.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Check 48. Hey. Check 48. Get up. Mike 48.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Intercepted by the
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And a Raven first down.
They'll run on first down. Ingram. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
On the play.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
In your face!
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Wow. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Seibert on for the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Browns 49, Ravens 28. Austin Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. One last shot for Jackson. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Ravens 28,